Dear students of class 6, today I am going to start your geography chapter number 4, that is maps. In this chapter you read about the following points which is given on the top. Globe, a three-dimensional model of the earth. Globe, as you know, it is a model of the earth. So globe is a model of earth. Map representation of the earth's surface or a part of it drawn on a flat surface to a scale. Third point, compass, an instrument which is used for finding the direction. And fourth is the plan, a two-wheeler dimensional view of an area drawn on a scale. Now let us come to the point, maps first. You know, the maps is a true representation of the drawing of an area on the earth on a flat surface. It is drawn according to the scale. If you will not draw according to scale, this map will not be told actual maps. Otherwise, it will be known as a sketch. So, maps is already drawn on a scale. The person or the the person who is preparing all these maps are known as cartographer, and the art of preparing map is known as the cartography. Now history of map, it is not the nowadays invention, it was olden days also people invented this maps. Here is the one scholar, Claudius Ptolemy. He is known as the father of cartography. So he prepared the map, and after that we are learning about the map. That is the advantage of the maps. You know, various advantages of the maps are here given. Go through these points. What are the various advantages of the map given here? One by one points is given. You read it and try to understand. First, a map can give you more information about the earth's surface in a simple or geographical manner, which is very easy to understand. Okay. Now, next thing, a flat surface can show a large area on a simple piece of paper. It is very easy to compare cities, countries and other places as they are visible at the same time. It is easy to carry maps. Maps you can carry very easily from one place to another place and use it. Maps are generally used sign and symbols, direction also, by seeing which you can understand where are the various places are located. Maps may be drawn on a specific purpose. Various purposes maps are drawn, like weather maps are separate, conditional and time and places, political maps, physical maps which show you various things, state boundary and all. Now the types of map. Generally there are four types of maps. One is known as the political maps. Second one is political map. Try to understand. This political map generally show your states and boundaries of the country and neighboring country also. After that, physical maps show you the various mountains, plateaus and others inside the plains and all, which is situated inside your map. Third is the thematic map. Thematic map will tell you about the many, suppose some industry somewhere located, some population, some area found vegetation, some area found the minerals and all. So these are to be shown in the thematic map. Then come to the one more type of map, that is known as the topographical maps or a survey map. Topographical maps show great details of the natural features of the small area, including rivers, lakes, mountains, etc., along with the man-made area like parks, wells, cities and towns. Now come to the feature of maps. Maps have got many features. On top of that, you can see their title given. So from title, you'll come to know which kinds of map is this. It is given in titles, the kinds of map given. Then come to the directions. Maps given the directions also. Generally, the main four directions are east, west, north, and south, which is known as the cardinal direction. After that, other direction is known as intermediate direction. You know, many in between two kinds of the direction situated, like northwest, northeast, southeast, and southwest. So these are known as the intermediate direction. Come to the next point, that is scale. Scale, as I told you, scale of the map shows your representation of various parts. Suppose you want to calculate the distance between two places in map, so you must use scale. Now scales are also various kinds. First is statement scale. It will show 1 centimeter is equal to 5 kilometer, like that. That will represent, suppose in on scale it is you measure 1 centimeter distance, and whatever given in the scale you just calculate that 5 kilometer, 10 kilometer, you come to know your distance directly from there to there. Now representative fractions given in ratio, 1 ratio 75,000, 1 ratio 10,000, like that. So you can calculate with the help of that also what is ratio given on that. Then graphical or bar scale given in some kinds of map. With the help of this, you can calculate a small distance with larger maps. So like this, suppose there are two kinds of scale also, small scale map and large scale map. Now this meaning is generally opposite meaning. Small scale map means with small, like first I told you 1 centimeter represent 5 kilometers, so this comes under small scale. Suppose 1 centimeter represent only 400 meter, 400 meters, 500 meters, so this is known as the large scale map. Now come to the point, conventional symbol. On map many kinds of symbol has been given. With seeing the symbols here, you can understand what things are there. There is a river, lakes, ponds, bridge, the road also kinds of road, whether it is metal road, non-metal road, many kinds of road will be given. Then come to the sketch. Some places you might have seen that people are drawing a sketch and giving to someone to locate a places. So sketch is generally a rough drawing which is not drawn on a scale, and it is made people understand how to go to a particular place. Last topic is a plan. Plan show you proper representation, like whenever engineers made a drawing for a new buildings, new mall, new cinema halls, so he make a plan for that. He draw a proper drawing for his school buildings and all. So everywhere he has to make a proper plan, according to that building or infrastructure is being made. So this is the end of the lesson. Now exercises and all also I have filled up. Go through these. I am just showing you. See, this is one exercise. Brush up and fill in the blanks. Write true or false. You can go through it properly and fill in your book only. Question answer already also I have marked. We go through this and see it is very carefully written. Match the following also mark. The picture is very much clear. Go that pages. In pages also it is marked. Here also it is marked. Don't get confusion here. Everything is marked properly. Do it in copies. So thus geography portion will be completed, and next again I am going to start your history. So just complete this thing and I feel you'll do well. Thank you very much.